So, in, so what's your question?
Yeah, so I'm trying to find the issues I have. I actually asked it in the community. Oh, let me check. It's related to
Okay.
the I think there is an issue related to the replace sort order API. So right now I think the input is only a name, but Iceberg Java allows passing a term. So I think that issue was trying to fix that. Oh, let me try to find that. Yes, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I think that so I just link the issue in the doc.
Okay, and then
So I think right now I think Iceberg Rust doesn't support bound transform and unbound transform. And in Iceberg Java, I think I think the naming is also a little bit different in Iceberg Rust and Iceberg Java is I think right now the term in Iceberg Rust is actually the name reference in Iceberg Java. So my goal is basically to kind of implement all the term, like the base class of term in Iceberg Java into Iceberg Rust. But because the naming is already a little bit like confusing and wrong, I'm not sure because if I just simply rename it the same as what Iceberg Java has, I think it will break the previous users who are using the library. So I just want to know what is the path forward here if I want to implement all the different term in Iceberg Java into Iceberg Rust.
okay, I think doing some breaking change is okay if that's if it's the intention is to align with our Java spec. So this should be fine. And we can do a breaking change release.
I see. So even okay. So even if I rename the existing like struct name, pub struct name is okay.
So yeah, that should be okay. As long as we have them documented and conveyed them clearly in our change logs.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure.
And yep, go ahead.
So you are planning to you are planning to bring the term hierarchy into Iceberg Rust. Let me see. But do you need to really actually rename the transform to term? I think you can add a new enum or things like that. I haven't given sort of thought about this, but I think maybe adding a new enum say term would be better. What do you think?
I see. Yeah, initially I was just thinking make everything the same as the Iceberg Java. So it's basically the same implementation as Iceberg Java. So that was my goal. I haven't thought about having another enum.
I think currently Iceberg Rust transform is quite similar to Iceberg Java. So I in fact I don't see the necessity to do the rename. Maybe adding a new enum or term is a better. I think like what other contributors do, you can say have a pull request you can have draft pull request to show your idea. So a maintainer will take a review and see then we can decide the right direction to discuss it in the pull request. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. I actually have another question, but other people can go first if they have any.
Seems okay. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I think I also asked these questions in one of the issues. Yeah, it's related to the right path. So I think I started some discussions around should we have a yes.
Oh, sorry. Can you add in our docs first so that we can keep a record?
Okay, let me. I just link it.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
think in general, as I think we were talking about having a partition-aware writer. So I just want to see what is because I think there are some different opinions here. So I'm just wondering, like, what's the path forward here?
Oh, you mean you partition writer?
Yeah, like in the link, we have some discussion about like partition-aware, like file writer.
Partition aware. Mm,
Okay. I don't know about the context a bit. Are you referring to that we should write partition clearly, like create the directory in our partition writer, or something like this?
Oh, I'm thinking about like currently I think the file writer in Iceberg Rust, it's not really partition aware, so we don't really pass in a partition. And then I asked the questions like, should we have a like similar to file writer? We also have a partition file writer. And then I think some people were saying we don't really need a partition file writer because it will be implemented in the repartition node of Data Fusion. But then like
no, that's incorrect.
okay.
It's a misunderstanding. I think in fact we still need the partition writer, but if you look at the writer hierarchy, it's you can see that in Java there is a partition writer, right?
Yeah.
So we also, I think we also need similar similar partition writer, and it's built on the current existing file writer, right? Because file writer is used to say abstract out on the line format, right? Parquet or Arrow, right? And the partition writer is you can see the Java's interface, right? When you write a row, you need to tell the writer the partition which partition this row belongs to, right? It's a little different from file writer. We still need one. Yeah.
I see. And also, I haven't looked into this. Does the Parquet writer also need to be partition aware? I don't think it's. I don't think.
No.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
No.
Thank you.
So you can see Java's in partition writer implementation. So essentially there are two kinds of partition writer, right? One is find out writer.
Yeah.
Right. Find out writer means that it needs to keep in memory it needs to open several writers for different partitions. It needs to keep them open at the same time, right?
Yeah.
This another is cluster writer, right? It assumes that the input are already sorted by the partition, so it only needs to keep one file writer for a partition each time, right?
Sounds good. Yeah. So if I want to contribute, do I normally just raise a PR or have to like create an issue for that?
Let me see. I think we already have issue for. I think we already have issue for. We already have issue that we just I have created task in the in the epic issue, but I didn't create issue. Let me create a sub issue for it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I will. Let me the so if you want to, I can assign to you if you want to. You are interested in this part.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free to ask. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Your ID is your ID.
Let me see.
Steve, you're still right.
Yeah, Stevie.
What? Okay. Oh, I don't know why
cool.
I can assign to you. I just pin you there.
Sounds good. I then have another general question. Oh wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I will just ask since I don't see any other questions. So another question I have is I actually joined the Pi Iceberg meeting Tuesday, and I think there's currently like how to say people are trying to integrate Pi Iceberg with Iceberg Rust in the future, I think. So I'm currently looking at deletion vector in Pi Iceberg, but I think because Iceberg Rust will have better integration with the engine. So I'm just like thinking, should we implement it in Pi Iceberg or should we implement it in Iceberg Rust? And then in the future, Pi Iceberg Rust can just have binding with Iceberg Rust. So I'm not sure, like from Iceberg Rust community direction, like what's the path forward, basically, like integration, the binding with Pi Iceberg. Yeah, I'm just like a high level thoughts. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Iceberg is much mature than us, so so we won't tend to just break it up, and we tend to like replace part of the iceberg and based on our needs. So we will try to transform and file and maybe more things to come. So ideally, we want to do it gradually, progressively, and we won't try to force push the Python community to accept a Rust powered core. We want to by their own pace, based on their own needs, and they can decide whether or and which path they want to use in Python. So from our perspective, we will try our best to make our Rust implementation that mature and can compete with Java. And from the other side, we will let the Python community to make the decision.
Sounds good. Yeah, because I already see some like integration happening. I think the transform is one example.
By the way, do we have some numbers about how our transform works? Is it much better, or have we done some benchmark for that?
Oh, I haven't. I'm not aware of that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will connect with other Iceberg people to say what was the improvement we have to bring there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hi, Curtis. Do you have some question to ask? I have seen you in our meeting.
No, I was just mostly coming. I'm going to be trying to help out more, and so I was just wanting to listen in, see if there's any pressing issues, and just be aware of where the community's headspace is at, basically.
So welcome.
Pleasure to meet everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
Okay, so questions asked, and I will use some of time to celebrate our 0.6.0 release. And in this release, we did some very cool things like Azure Data Lake, and let me check out. And okay, yeah. We have released the Azure Data Lake storage support, and we also improved our metadata table support, and we enhanced our transaction support. So it's a big step for our future building. Okay.
Thank you.
So if we don't have any questions to go, we are ending our this meeting. Thank you all for the coming.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
good day. Bye. Bye.
Bye.